One of the most important things in coaching is that the coach knows their own worth. I call this the I don't know level. There is a story of Yunus Emre, as you may know, and it is a very profound story. But let me try to tell it to you in a brief and concise way. Yunus is the judge of his time, and he starts telling his teacher, Tabduk Emre, I am now complete, I now know everything. His teacher then advises him to say, I don't know, for a while. And of course, he follows his teacher's advice, and no matter what anyone asks him, he starts saying, I don't know. In fact, he is not aware of it. Day by day, he has started to become Yunus Emre. This is actually how the story begins. That is, when you reach the level of saying, I don't know, many things start to change. Because from the moment you say, I am complete, I know, unfortunately, it becomes very difficult for you to coach others. If you ask why I told this story, it's because I find this level of wisdom very fitting for the philosophy of coaching. Because a coach should not know, and in fact, must not know. If a coach says, I know, after a while, it will no longer be possible for you to achieve success in coaching. The reason I become more and more fascinated by the professional coaching approach each day is actually related to this. It's about working every day to reach the level of I do not know. If you succeed in this, you actually start to solve many things already. Now, a coach puts the client at the center and keeps themselves outside of the process. In other words, the coach does not give advice, does not offer suggestions, does not guide, does not explain things, or share their own knowledge. At this point, the place where the coach should stand is actually the I do not know position. When the coach starts to stand at that point, they have actually begun to help the person they are supporting. If they do not do this, then they may actually start to cause harm. If at this point a coach has reached the level of I do not know with a wise stance, then we can truly say that they are practicing coaching. The philosophy of coaching, which has come from ancient times to today and actually possesses a system that continues or utilizes the methods of that wisdom, will always support you in your life for new lights, new steps, and new beginnings. If you think you have reached the level of I do not know, if you truly believe you are there, wait for others to say this about you, not yourself. Because the most important value a coach needs to know is the value of I do not know.